Hello everyone and welcome to my channel 2H Combo. In this video I'm gonna share with you why I'm moving to Mexico. Many people feel fine living in America, but the way I see it is different and I don't like to be here. Therefore I'm making this video to share with you. One reason for me to go living in Mexico is just for a change of place, to also experience different culture and also to learn the language. I've been studying Spanish for quite some time. It's not that great, but I think it will help me to improve my Spanish once I'm in Mexico. Now that I'm homeless, it's the perfect time to explore other parts of the world other than the United States. Another reason, which is probably the main reason, not just to learn the language, learn new culture. I just sold my property and I'm homeless. It's not a good idea to stay at a relative's house for a long time. And one way to minimize my expense, also it's an opportunity for me to live in another country, is to go to Mexico. Of course, as a foreigner you already get ripped off, but it's still cheaper than in the United States. I have looked online. You can rent a furnished apartment, 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, or 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, for about $800 a month. Now, you cannot get that kind of price in the US, right? Furnished. Also, they pay for electricity and water, so you can't beat that. You just cannot beat that. And food, it shouldn't be more expensive than here. Even though it's a little bit more expensive, it's still okay. Okay, the other side is just freeway. I'm underneath the freeway. Here it looks like graffitis that got covered. Anyway, you cannot get that kind of arrangement for that price in the US. So I think it's a good deal, even though, as I said, I get ripped off. But what can you do? It's cheaper than America, so it's a good thing. Anyway, let's continue. Where do I go in Mexico, you may ask? After tons of research, it looks like Querétaro in Mexico is a good place to be. So, as I said in the other video, I'm just waiting for my car to be sold, and then I'll be in Mexico. Second reason that is really important to me is healthcare costs. It's ridiculous. The healthcare cost in the United States is outrageously high. Who can afford such a thing? I was on a plan that I had to pay about $1,000 a month, and there was such a high deductible also. I can't remember, but it was like $6,000-7,000 before they would pay you anything. You think about it, it's ridiculous. $1,000 a month, you can buy foods to eat, good foods. And why you waste $1,000 on health plan that I basically don't use because I'm healthy, I'm not on any medications. So in my opinion, that's really a waste. So right now I don't have health insurance here. Of course, if something happens to me, it's gonna be a disaster. It's gonna cost me a lot, right? So I also figured, hey, if I'm in Mexico, their healthcare is just as good as here, I'm fine. From my research, in Mexico you can buy private insurance and it only costs you like $150 a month. Can you imagine? Can you make that kind of comparison? $150 a month versus $1,000 a month. So I'm willing to be in Mexico, be on a Mexican health plan, private health plan, and pay $150. For me, it's more like just in case I get into an accident or something like that. Otherwise, I don't really need it. So $150 a month, not bad. So one reason is to have a cheaper place to stay. Secondly is to have a cheaper healthcare plan, right? Because those are the major expenses that we all have to pay, whether you are in America or you're in another country. So it's your choice. Do you want to pay a lot, or do you just want to pay less and get the same quality? I prefer to have the second one, second option. Okay, so what else I can tell you why I'm moving to Mexico? Okay, the third reason, pretty simple. You know, I've been wanting to downsize since I stopped working 4 years ago. Live a minimalistic lifestyle, own less, maybe live out of a backpack. It's not easy because, you know, I accumulated so much and it was hard to let go. But so far I have let go a lot, maybe 80-85% of what I have. When I lived in Florida for 3 years, that was a test. How much things I really needed, and I discovered that I didn't need much. Of course, part of it because of the weather, you only need thin clothes and it'll be enough, just like 1 or 2 t-shirts, couple pair of pants, some socks, some undies, and that's it, right? Do you need more? Probably you do for a different area. If it is cold, you may need some light jackets, 1 or 2. That's it. So I finally was able to put everything in one backpack with all the essentials for Mexico. Of course, you know, I accumulated so much and I got rid of a lot of what I had, but I still have some, about 4 totes of course I'm not gonna take those to Mexico with me, but I'm gonna put them in storage with a relative. Maybe one day when I return to Mexico for a vacation from Mexico or whatever, I'm gonna go through and see how much more I can give away or sell them. Okay, so that's enough about me telling you the reasons why I'm moving to Mexico. If you like to share your thoughts on living in America or living in another country, whether it's Mexico or wherever, please leave your comments down below. I would love to hear. Until next time, please like, subscribe for more videos to come. Especially when I'm in Mexico, I will make more videos on how life is like. Thank you for watching. I see you in the next one. Bye bye.